Good morning, children. It's Sunday morning. Following on from my stream of videos yesterday. And if you haven't watched them, do. Some of them are quite entertaining. What I wanted to do, what just occurred to me, is a lot of you possibly might be puzzled as to why the council case has been going on for so long. The first thing is I won't take them to court. That's my time and money I'm wasting, possibly for weeks and months at a time, which I firstly can't afford to do. And secondly, I've seen the likes of Michael Doherty courageously I might add, because I don't think I'd have it in me, take many people to court, have many court cases. And I know he's had some success, but really a lot of the judges were obviously bent, including security staff even at a courthouse. So that's the first thing. Two reasons, why I won't do that. So obviously it's me against them, and this is, what it's become. My mate with the burger van has been outstandingly wonderful. He could have jacked in it a long time ago, gone somewhere else, set up his pitch, but he hasn't, because without him obviously I wouldn't have a case. So really it's just me and him against them, which is a lot to take on, really, when you consider that John Major is, well, I'd say 90% certainty that he's in full knowledge of this and he was involved in the setting up of this. And of course, where is all this missing money gone? Because it was under his government that this started. But what I wanted to say really today was, it's funny, for a bunch of people who've done nothing wrong, a lot of them won't even answer emails. The police panel blocked an FOI request, and although some of them have admitted their wrongdoings under FOI, I've never really heard from them again since, despite requesting as much. And the ones who do answer emails, it's normally a Friday. It's not always a Friday, but it's normally a Friday. And this is a case in point with the one that came through from what turned out to be the PricewaterhouseCoopers lawyer the other day, on Friday it was, funnily enough. And that was, I seem to remember my iPad going off as I was drifting off to sleep. And that was the email coming in from him. And that was about, because I had to be up at 2 in the morning. So that was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And you just know, really, that they're doing this because obviously they don't want to know until Monday morning. They don't want to deal with the reply that week. Because let's face it, it's going to ruin their weekend, isn't it? And I laugh because obviously I'm a lot happier now with the situation, because I'm definitely on the winning side at the minute. They're running away, they're scared, they're frightened. I have a senior auditor get in touch with me to say he's going to reply to my email. The next thing I know is I've got their head lawyer answering in his place, because they're scared. They know they're doing wrong. And so I say, for a bunch of people who've done nothing wrong, the council, the local government ombudsman, the police, police crime commissioner threatened me, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? What's that about? And threats he couldn't even back up, really. So they're scared. It tickles me now, looking back on it all. No, I haven't won yet. Because I've not won until I'm happy. I've not won until I come toe to toe with David Cameron and we start thrashing out a deal, because he's gonna pay for this, because the whole, as has transpired, this isn't just about HDC. This isn't just about a trading licence. The whole country is currently paying for this shit. These bent councils, these bent coppers, you know. You've seen the amount of scandals recently about the police and the press and the councils and all this sort of thing. So funnily enough, this isn't just about me anymore, but this is my case, and I'm going to see it through until I have that meeting with Dave. I'm still waiting for your call, Dave. Because like I say, for a bunch of people who've done nothing wrong, you know, when you get that email at 4:45 on a Friday, because you know they're packing their desk up, switching the computer off, turn off. Quite how walking into a reply on Monday morning makes it any better for them when they know they're condoning fraud and theft and all the rest of it. I have no idea. But I think really at this point, anyone who's followed even half the case can see what's going on now. Yes, again, I would like to say thank you very much for all your support, thank you very much for all your views, because it's really publicised the case, it's really got it out there. I've had a lot of good feedback from people, which I pick up on my Google account usually from people making comments on the videos, but also on Facebook and Twitter. People just saying don't quit, don't give up, because, you know, well, I've got no intention of giving up, to be honest. It just brings me down a bit sometimes, and for those of you who know me a little bit better, you'll understand why that is. But yeah, if you ever get into a situation like this, and I would not wish it on anyone, believe you me, but just watch out for those little telltale signs when questions don't get answered and emails come in at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and you know you're probably on to a winner. Anyway, I'm hoping from now on videos will bring a lot more positive results, as has been starting to be the thing with catching people out and so on and so forth. So I'm just hoping that you enjoy it, and I'll see you all on the other side.